Welcome back, everybody. Captain Krista Stedman with the Austin Travis County EMS Public Information Office. Today I am joined with Commander Eric Gordon. Commander Gordon is the commander over our Special Events Division, and so he's sort of the head honcho when it comes to all of the things that we do, not just for Spring Festival season, but for Austin City Limits and all of the other special events that we have in the Austin area. So with Commander Gordon with us, we're going to take a quick walk through what we call our patient collection point. And we'll sort of point out some of the different things, the different vehicles that we have to talk about, and then we'll talk more about what Commander Gordon does. So Commander Gordon, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Krista. Glad to be here.
So there's this gorgeous new SRU behind us. You want to tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, there sure is. So this is one of our special response units that within the South by Southwest or the Spring Festival season area that we use to go to 911 calls. So because the Spring Festival brings so many people into this area and lots of road closures, traffic gets really congested down here, we use these specialty resources in order to access patients more quickly where ambulances have a hard time getting to.
Right on. And speaking of specialty resources, we've come to our next one.
Yeah,
what is
absolutely.
This bad boy?
So this is one of our motorcycles that we use. We call them our motor medics.
Okay.
And we use them for the exact same reason. They can respond very quickly. Their response times are really short in order to get a medic on scene and start providing that care. These machines can move quicker through crowds, even faster than the SRUs.
Sure.
They have proven to be highly effective.
Right on. Yeah. Well, let's keep walking. We'll enter our patient collection point here, and this is also sort of the base of operations for us here at Austin Travis County EMS during special event season. We'll get past the generator.
Yeah, we have to have a generator to power what we have going on here.
We do, two of them, right?
Yep, we do have two generators.
That's how much we got going on here.
So our patient collection area here, as you can kind of see, we've got set up with support trailers, and we'll kind of make our way down to where we bring patients in when they're here.
Sure. Now I wanna just sort of pause here and get a shot of what's going on, because I don't know that this happens everywhere, but what this looks like a kitchen. What's happening?
It does, yeah. It is absolutely a kitchen. So within special events for our medics, we do long hours out here. So we like to take care of our medics. We make sure they're rehabbed, that they're fed, they're well hydrated. So Mr. Gaitan here is one of our logistics guys who is an excellent cook.
Heck of a
So right now it's dinner time. The crew's just routed in here to grab some food for the evening.
Awesome.
Yeah. So kind of the area we're walking through right now, we started off where if an SRU brought a patient over to our patient area, then the SRU would offload their patient. We would bring their patient down this corridor here into our patient collection point. So inside the tent here, we've got medics that are, excuse us guys, we've got medics that are stationed and assigned in here to work. So when a 911 call happens out there, and the SRU brings that patient this direction, they will come in here. There will be a transfer of care from the SRU providers to a CCP provider, or PCP provider, apologies. And we do our care in here.
So we have separate providers that are on the SRU, that are on the motorcycles, that are in the PCP.
Correct.
So there's a whole mess of people that I don't know if Captain Noah got any of that, but there's a whole mess of people here. So.
There sure is, yeah. It's a big operation. So we're basically managing a small city within our larger city. Right?
Okay, tell me a little bit more about that.
Sure, yeah. So within the festival area, in the downtown area, we set up a geofence where our communications staff are able to isolate 911 calls that have a certain geography. And our footprint here is responsible for running all 911 calls that are medical related within that geofence.
Okay.
Which is why we have so much resources here. What this allows us to do is to not put any extra pressure on the 911 resources.
Makes sense.
And those ambulances that are on duty every day, 365 days a week, could be out there for the community. So we bring in these extra resources in order to handle the increased call volume that occurs in the downtown area.
So we can run our South by South City.
That's right.
That was so lame. That's okay. So, we've been lame.
Yeah.
So I see a stack of ambulances.
Yep. So
that has to be part of it, right?
So the progression of a patient, as the SRU brings the patient over to the patient collection area here. We do our treatment and assessment and determine what's going on with that patient. If that patient needs to be transported, then we kind of move and transition to the ambulance and take them to the hospital.
Okay.
Yep, so we have dedicated ambulances just here to serve the community, right? We want to keep the 911 trucks for the system going. We're going to squeeze.
This is a fun paramedic Jenga that we do here.
Squeeze through the ambulances to make our way out. As you can see, the space we utilize very efficiently. Okay, so now we're back out here to the street. So as you can see, if we have to transport out of here, we're right on the streets. They have easy egress to get out of here with multiple routes depending on the hospital that they're going to.
Right on.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep going a little bit, and now we have something here today that isn't usually typically part of the patient collection point. We're going to walk this direction.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, actually.
And while we walk this way, I'll sort of set the scene. So Austin has a little bit of weather coming in, right?
We do. So we've got a chance of some severe storms rolling in here in about 4 to 5 hours, actually.
Okay.
Because our patient care area, our patient collection point, is underneath the tent. And with severe storms, you know, those tents may not always be the safest place to be.
Sure.
So for today, in this rain potential and the severe weather potential, we brought over our ambus. So this is going to be our secondary patient collection point. Much safer, obviously, from lightning, rain, hail, high winds, that kind of thing. So we brought this over here today to stand by for that, just in case.
Excellent. So multiple choices available. We can ebb and flow the situation how we need to.
Absolutely. We're very adaptable.
Right on. Cool. Well, thank you all for joining us for this conversation. Check back with us later and we'll actually do a more detailed sort of run through and show you guys all the things that are on the SRU, all the things that are in the motorcycle that the motors medics carry, and some of the gear that they use and wear. So stay tuned and we'll catch you guys next time.